Hey, what's up everybody? This is number C99 Cyber Blue Eyes coming at you with a, as the title suggests, Burning Abyss deck profile. And this is what I played at locals this past weekend. I did not participate in Yu-Gi-Oh! Day because I did not want to waste the gas to drive to any other place I was hosting it. Sadly, I should have. But anyways, I actually had fun at locals. I don't get to play that often, but when I do, I get to play. That's all that matters. I went 4-1. My matchups were Qliphorts round 1, Fire Kings round 2, Qliphorts round 3, Shaddolls round 4, and Bujins round 5. I'll go over those in a minute. They'll also be in the description down below when I get this uploaded, and I'll edit it to the computer because I'm on my tablet right now. But anyways, without further ado, here is the deck. And I will explain my choices, don't worry. 3 tour guide. It's a standard lineup up until the new monsters from Secrets of Eternity. 3 Sir, 3 Graph, 3 Skarm, and 3 Rubik. Let me stop right there real quick. People say you have to play Rubik. In all honesty, yes you do. You have to play Rubik. You don't have to play 3. I suggest you play 2. But right now, 3's the ideal number. I probably cut down to 2 for a Libic, and I'll explain. Again, you'll see in a minute why. 2 Calcab, 2 Farfa, 1 Alec. That is my Burning Abyss lineup. Farfa, I think, is the best choice to play out of the new stuff, outside of playing Cagna if you're going to play the Malakota version. Again, it's just my it's my personal choice that playing 2 Farfa only. Libic's okay, but unless the deck is tight for space as it is, because you don't have to play Fire Lakes, you don't have to play your discard traps, but it's highly suggested if you're gonna play a semi-defensive version of the deck, not the full go all out OTK. That's my monster lineup is 21. And like I said, BLS. Yeah. I run the obligatory 3 MSTs because deck hates back row, it hates floodgates, it hates skill drain, it hates Reclate too. But I didn't see Reclate all weekend, thank God. 3 MST, not 3 MST, 3 Upstart. Yeah, those are those. I run 6 MSTs. One of's Book. Book is the best defensive spell card, quick play it is at this point. Especially against a mirror match, they try to do their special. Book one of them, destroys the other one. Snatch Steal, Dark Hole. I'd run Raigeki if I had one. Soul Charge and Foolish. Typical spell lineup. I'm thinking about trying Astral Force in here because I'll explain my reasoning behind why I chose a certain side deck card over the Heraldry Crest of Horror and all that stuff. Like I said, I still run the defensive variant. I don't like the all-out OTK because people are starting to realize Gores is a card, by the way. Fire Lake 3. No. Phoenix Wingwind 3. Karma Cut 1. Vanities 1. My reason why I don't run more than 1 is the same reason why I don't run Raigeki. If I had it, I would run it.
I'm going to take a picture.
Okay, baby. Just stay out of the way of the camera, okay? Okay. Just stay right there. Just say hi.
Hi.
Okay. That's my little girl. What's your name?
Tori James. I took the picture.
You took a picture?
Look.
I see.
That's the picture of the light.
Sorry. Extra deck. I only run. I wouldn't say I'm cheap because I did have to pay for this deck for the most part.
You can't keep your hands still.
I run 2 Dante. Because again, I'm technically kind of cheap because I don't feel like paying $80 for a third one. But again, one goes to the graveyard while the other one's in there. You can just recycle the other one. Get it back with Sir, and again, it's just there. You can recycle them both with one another, so technically not losing advantage. I can still do it over again. I run 1 Acid Golem, 2 Nightmare Sharks. Nightmare Shark and Acid Golem put in a lot of work. Acid against the Bujin player, I went into Nightmare Shark because I had 2 Burning Abyss monsters and a Tour Guide in hand. I special summoned the 2 Burning Abyss monsters, then normal summoned into Acid Golem with Tour Guide, and then I just won game with Acid Golem. Number 20. I'm thinking about cutting this down because I didn't see it that much, especially when I get into the Heraldry Crest of Horror and Pleiades. Met-Quipped, Zenmains, Tim Tempo, Fortune Tune, 2 Downard. I saw him once. And Virgil. Virgil put in a lot of work this weekend. Virgil was nice. All weekend. Virgil was nice. The little girl's playing with her tablet. Side deck was, I didn't see, well, I saw some of it, just not all. Obelisk. I'm keeping Obelisk in. Vanities.
Daddy.
Flying Sea. Mobius.
I'm trying to take a picture.
Victoria. What did I say? 2D Fusion. Dark Core. Twister. Fairy Wind. Ojama. And non-fusion. Didn't really have a MVP of the side deck. They were just there. I didn't play any Burning Abyss this weekend. This was going to be a deck discussion because, as we all know, it was confirmed that the Elemental Hero Structure deck was actually getting everything they're supposed to, minus some cards that they nerfed and put in otherwise. Burning Abyss got their fusion. Dark Law. Stop it. If some of y'all don't know, is you can do Dark Law in Burning Abyss. If you don't know, stop. Let's just say, let's do this. Let's just start with the original ones, since it's a lot easier. Let's say I have Skarm in hand, it's your turn, and I got one of these 2 on the field. And I have a Mass Change second, which is the one where you can discard a card, target a monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and you can special summon a Mask Hero that's the same as the attribute, Dark. That's a higher level than that. Dark Law is a level 6. These are level 3s. So, I discard Skarm, send one of these 2 to the graveyard, preferably this one, especially if I have Virgil or Dante in the graveyard. So, Dark Law comes out, Sir activates in the graveyard after the chain resolves. Or after that summon's successful, I'm sorry. Sir will bring back Virgil or Dante, whatever Burning Abyss you want for the situation. If you bring back either a non-extra deck or a non-boss monster of the Burning Abyss, that Burning Abyss monster will destroy itself and activate its effect. Preferably if you have Libic, Farfa, Calcab, Alec, or whatever, that'll destroy itself, and you can have fun with your opponent's field pretty much. And then at the end phase, Skarm will activate. You will get your Fiend to your hand, preferably Tour Guide, so next turn you will go off again. Dark Law, I think, will make the deck a little bit less in terms, more unfair for the mirror match and the Shaddolls matchup. Dear Lord, they can't send their stuff to the graveyard because with Dark Law on the field, anything your opponent sends to the graveyard will get banished instead once per turn. During their main phase, outside the draw phase, if your opponent tries to add something to the hand, Dark Law will discard it and banish it. I'm sorry, not discard, banish it. What the build I've been working with for the Mask Hero version of the Burning Abyss, I'm running 3 Mass Change 2s and 2 Dark Laws. It seems to work out for so far. I'm trying to get it to where I'm running a little bit more traps to protect Dark Law, but if I can't, then I can't. It's whatever. Like I said, I'm probably going to cut down Rubik to 1 or 2 because you only need 1 Rubik unless it gets banished. Then you're kind of nerfed. I think Burning Abyss are going. They're the dominant deck. They're not the best. They're the dominant deck because you have to go all out and OTK when you can. It's not the way they were doing it at the beginning, more defensive. Now it's becoming more offensive. It's a big deck. It really is with the monster count. Coming up in Crossover Souls, I'm speculating that they're probably getting Pendulum monsters instead of Fusion monsters like everyone thinks. Because the simple fact is, they're introducing the Sephara archetype, which is pretty much a bunch of Pendulum monsters for existing archetypes. Satellar's got 2, Shaddolls got 2, Necral's got 1, Ritual Beast got 1, and I can't remember, something else got 1. But they're saying after looking at the list, there might not be Burning Abyss monsters, but I'm still thinking that they're still going to get Pendulum monsters over Fusion monsters. That's my personal opinion. If you think otherwise, just leave a comment down below, and I'll have my matchups in depth in the descriptions after I get it uploaded, and then I go on the computer and edit it because I'm on my tablet right now. This was my Burning Abyss deck profile. If you have any questions, like, dislike, comment, subscribe. This number C99, Cyber Blue Eyes signing out.